Hi, my name is Mrs. Karen West and I'd like to welcome you to IPT, Information Processes and Technology for Module 1. In this module we're going to be looking at what is an information system and then having a look at how we might go about modelling the parts of an information system. So, what is a system? I don't know what you're thinking of, but I often just think of system as just something with parts. But I really like this image here. Obviously, the difference between a heap and a system. It's something to do with maybe how the parts are organised together. So, by definition, a system is a series of related components that work together to meet a set purpose. So I've got some examples there of different systems. We've got the digestive system. We've also got a car sound system. I've got a home security system. In the bottom left, I also have a GPS, a global positioning system. I have the Dewey Decimal System for those of you that are readers or who like the library. And we finish up with some form of a number system or a counting system. So, does the definition work? If we say a system is a series of related components that work together to meet a set purpose, and then we look at the solar system, even though we call it a system, is it really a system? So, related components or parts or elements. So, when we think about the solar system, we have the sun, we have a number of planets, we have some things like additional floating objects or elements, comets, moons, etc. Are they working together? I know they're all controlled by, my understanding is some form of gravitational pull and the gravitational pull between them. And they have a set purpose. I'm going to say the purpose of the planets is to sustain life. As to what type of life we don't know yet, but that's fine. So from my perspective, I would say that the solar system is indeed a system. Now it's your turn. What I want you to do is I want you to have a look at systems 1, 2 and 3, or the images 1, 2 and 3, and tell me if you think they're systems and why. Just make a quick note of that down, please. Okay, what is an information system? So an information system is a type of system that transforms data, which is the input, into information, which is the output. And I've put there a screenshot of the Westfield's information kiosks, which are touch screens, and they're a really good example of an information system because they take the data or the input, which is what I enter, whether it be a store name, whether it be a category of store, and then the output is displayed, which is how to get there, if it's a map, or alternatively, the stores that fall under that category. So let's now see if these two other systems displayed on the screen are also considered information systems. You'll notice really quickly though I have replaced the word system with actually the system definition. So our new definition of an information system is: an information system is a series of related components that work together to transform data, which is input, into information, which is output. Example 1, in case you're unsure about it, is actually Google Maps, and example 2 is a messaging system. We've spoken a couple of times about components, so when I speak about components, what components actually make up an information system? So we need to answer these 5 or so questions: why we would use the system, where the system could be used, what steps the system follows, how does the system do it, and with what, and who interacts with the system. And they're going to give us these elements or components that are traditionally called the purpose of the system, the environment of the system. Now within the system we have information processes, we also have information technology and data and information, and then our users and participants sit outside of the system in some manner. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let the slides play through, and please fast forward through them at your own pace. But these are going to now break up each of those elements or components with the description, and there'll also be a working example that you will fill in as we go through.